Hey everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video you are going to learn how you can resolve payment failure issues of your customers with the help of automation. And in this automation we are going to connect Razorpay, which is a payment gateway application, with our marketing CRM called as Active Campaigns. Now let me show you how this automation is going to work. So this is the flow of automation. Here, as and when any customer who's trying to send you payment get failed with because of any technical reason or any issue, a deal will be created in Active Campaign automatically, and here your team can work on that payment failure issue and resolve that issue for your customer. Okay, and as and when the payment got failed, a deal will be created automatically so that your team can get to know instantly that the payment of any customer got failed, and they can start working on it. Okay, and to make this happen we are using Pabbly Connect, which is a integration and automation tool. And guys, the best part of setting up this automation is that you will not require any kind of coding skills or programming knowledge, so anyone can set up this automation very easily. So now let's set up this automation together. So the first step to set up this automation, guys, is to log in into your Pabbly Connect account. And for that, you can check the link that we have pasted in the description for you, from where you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And it will provide you 100 free automation tasks for every month. Okay. And after setting up your account, you can sign in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect here like this. And guys, on this page, on this dashboard, you have to start working by creating a workflow. So to create a workflow, you just have to click here on this create workflow button. And here you can give any suitable name to your workflow. So let me fill the name here. So here I have given the name to this workflow as on payment failure in Razorpay, create a deal in Active Campaign. So now I can click here on this create button and you can see your workflow getting created here like this. And on this page, guys, you will find these two things, the trigger and the action. So this automation is going to work on these two things. So the trigger is the happening of any event that is going to trigger this workflow, and the action is the response to the trigger. So as in our use case, the trigger would be payment failure in Razorpay, and the action to that trigger is to create a deal about that issue, about that payment failure in Active Campaigns. Okay, so first of all, you have to set up your trigger. So from this choose app field, you have to choose a trigger application, which is Razorpay in our case. So select Razorpay from here. And then the trigger event, you have to select payment failed option. This is payment failed. So it will trigger this workflow when a payment is marked as failed or any unsuccessful transaction is marked as failed. Okay, select this and it will give you this URL, guys. This is called as a webhook URL, and it is used to fetch the data out from any external application to here in Pabbly Connect. And with the help of this URL only, we are going to connect our Razorpay payment page, and we'll capture the response of a demo payment failure here in Pabbly Connect. And with the help of that data, we are going to move forward. Okay. So you can follow these instructions written here to make this connection with Razorpay. Let me show you how you can do this. So first of all, you just copy this webhook URL from here, and then you have to reach the dashboard of your Razorpay like this. And on this page, guys, on the left hand side, when you scroll down, you will find this settings option. So click on settings, and here you will find this webhooks tab here. Click on webhooks, and here you can create a new webhook by clicking here on this add new webhook button. And here in this webhook URL field, you have to paste the webhook URL that you have copied from Pabbly Connect. Okay, like this. And after this, you have to come to this active events option, and from here you have to check this payment.failed option. Check this box here and then scroll down and then click on create webhook, and you can see that the webhook, a new webhook, is saved here successfully. Now you can see in your workflow, as you have copied this webhook URL from here, it started showing this waiting for the webhook's response. So this means now you have to do a test submission, or you have to perform a demo failure of payment in Razorpay, so that we can capture the data of a demo payment failure here in Pabbly Connect. So let me show you how you can do this. So here I'm going to open a payment page. Okay, and this is the payment pages I have created for various products, and this is one of my payment page for this course that I'm selling called as Core PHP Programming. Okay, so here I'm going to open this link that I have. Okay, So I'm opening the payment page in a new tab, and this is the payment page. Here I'm selecting the course name, and here I'm entering the details of a demo customer whose name is Nitin Shastri. This is the email address of Nitin, and this is the phone number, and I'm going to click on pay. But I won't complete this payment. I'm using card option for making the payment, and I'm entering the card details here. Okay, like this. And here I'm entering the cardholder's name and the code. Okay, and I'm going to click on pay here, and a demo bank page is loading up. Okay, this is the demo bank page, and from here I'm going to click on cancel. Okay, yes, cancel, and here I'm canceling this payment. Okay, I have canceled this payment, so the payment got failed here. Now let's check in Pabbly Connect if we got the data of this demo failure of payment. Okay, and here you can see in this response received section we got the details of the payment failure like this. It is showing the event as payment.failed. Okay, and now it is showing the amount and the currency, and here you can see the status is failed. Okay, and here you can see the name of the customer like this and the details of the customer. Okay, so that's how you can fetch the details of a demo payment failure here in Pabbly Connect. And after that, to solve this issue, I want to create a deal in my ActiveCampaign application, which is here. Okay, so that for that to happen, you have to connect your ActiveCampaign application here in this Actions tab. Okay, and here you have to search for Active Campaigns. This is ActiveCampaign, and now in the trigger action event you have to select create a deal option, then click on connect, and from here select add new connection option, and then you have to enter the API key and the URL here of ActiveCampaign to make the connection with ActiveCampaign. So you can follow these instructions written here to find the key and the URL. So to find the key, you have to log in into your ActiveCampaign account, and in the settings tab on the left sidebar area, under the developers tab, from the drop down menu you will find the API key. Let me show you. So guys, this is my ActiveCampaign's dashboard, and here you can see we have this left hand side panel. Okay, and here you will find the settings, and under the settings you have to find this developer option, and in the developer option you will find the API access key like this. You can see we have this key here. Okay, so just copy this API key from here, then reach back to your workflow and enter the API key here like this. Okay, and for the URL you can read here under the settings tab on the under the developers tab. You will find the URL without this HTTP protocol. Okay, so let me show you. We are under the developer section, and here is the URL, and here you have to copy this without this HTTP protocol. You just have to copy this, okay, like this, and paste the URL here like this. Okay, just remove this slash also. That's it. That's how you have to enter the URL, then click on save, and you will be connected with your ActiveCampaign application like this. Okay, now here it is asking for the contact ID, which is selected automatically here. So this account of ActiveCampaign belongs to this person, so this is the account ID, the contact ID. Okay, and here it is asking for the title of the deal, the description, the currency of the currency in which you are making the transactions, and all these things it is asking for. Okay, so I'm going to use the data that we have received here in this first step, the demo data of a payment failure, and I'm going to map this data here in this second step to create a deal in ActiveCampaign. Okay, so to map this data that we have received here, you just have to click here on this title field, and you will find this Razorpay payment failed option in the drop down, and from here only you will find the title, or you will find the status as you can see failed, or you can use this status, or I think you should use this label, event label. So it is showing here payment.failed, so use this. Okay, so it will be more clear to you. In the description you can map as this payment failed. I am mapping two labels here, and the payment entity and the payment status. Okay, and then the currency, let me map the currency from here only. This is the currency details, and here you can select the pipeline, and here you can select the owner of this deal. Okay, and if you want to enter the percentage, you can enter the percentage. Okay, and you can select the status of the deal, if it is open or won or lost. And so I'm keeping it open because it is currently open because the payment got failed here. And here in the value, you have to map the value of the amount that you have received. Okay, and here you can see we have this amount. You will find the amount details in this same section. Let me show you. This is the amount, and this amount is actually came up with 2 extra zeros. Here you can see in this Razorpay, let me open the payment page. The amount of this product is 350.00 rupees, but here it is showing us 35,000 because it came without decimal here. So the 2 extra zeros got captured here. So you can remove these 2 extra zeros by applying a feature by Pabbly. Let me show you. So came back to your previous step, and here in between you will find this, between these 2 steps you will find this plus icon. Click here and another action step will open up, and from here I'm going to use a feature by Pabbly which is called number formatter. Okay, so search for number formatter here. This is number formatter, and here in this action events I'm going to select this perform math operation. To perform a mathematical operation, then click on connect, and here it is asking for the numbers and the operation. So in the numbers, I'm going to map the amount that we have received from the first step. So from the first step, I'm going to map the amount. This is the amount. Okay, right, and here I'm going to put a comma, and here I'm going to put 100. Okay, and actually what I'm doing, I'm dividing this amount by 100 so that we can remove these extra 2 zeros that we have fetched here. Now I'm selecting the operation as divide and click on save and send test request. And you can see we got the corrected amount in this result label, which is 350. Okay, so that's how you can use number formatter in Pabbly. And here now in this label, in the third step, in the value label, I'm going to map. Okay, so it is not showing the previous steps here because I have applied this step after this step. Okay, so let me make the connection again with ActiveCampaigns with the existing connection option. You can do this. Just click on save and you will be connected again with ActiveCampaign, and you will find the data here. And when you click here on this value field, now you will find these previous steps, and from the second step map the corrected value of the amount that is involved in the transaction. And here in the deal stages, you can select the deal stage, payment failed, in contact or follow up. So the customer is in this stage now, payment failed. Okay, so I've selected the stage. So forecasted close date. So if you want to close this date on any date that you want, you can put the date here, or you can leave this blank also. This is not a compulsory thing. Now you can check your connection with ActiveCampaigns by clicking on save and send test request, and a new deal will be created here for this customer now, whose data we are managing or whose case we have taken in the account. So let me open my deals here. So here is my deal pipeline in ActiveCampaign, and now I'm going to click here on save and send test request, and let's see what happens. And here you can see it has started showing this kind of response here. Now let me show you in ActiveCampaign if we got the data of this new payment failure here. And I have refreshed the page, and you can see a new payment.failed deal is created here in this stage, payment failed stage. Okay, and here you can find out the whole details of this payment failure, and your team can work on this customer's query. Okay, right, so this is how it is going to happen in real time, guys. And we are done setting up this automation, and let me give you a quick recap what we have done here. So first of all, in the trigger step, I connected Razorpay with payment failed option as the trigger event, and with the help of this URL, I captured the data for demo payment failure here. After that, I applied number formatter to correct the amount that is involved in the transaction, like this. Okay, and then I have applied in the action step ActiveCampaign with this action event, create a deal. Then we map the data like this, and when you map the data like this, what will happen in real time? Whenever you receive a payment failure in Razorpay, this data is going to change accordingly, and a new deal, a fresh deal will be created in this stage here in your ActiveCampaign with the new data. That's why you need to map the data here. Okay, and guys, you have to set up this automation only once. After that, you don't have to do anything manually here in this workflow. You don't have to even look this workflow. After that, as and when any customer's payment got failed from Razorpay, a new deal will be created automatically in ActiveCampaign. Okay, so your team can see here only whose payment got failed, and they can work on it. Okay. And guys, the good part is you can use this same workflow that I have just created, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.